Mama June fans have been following the lives of Honey Boo Boo and her family for a long time. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Hence, they have seen the drastic changes that the cast members have gone through. In that light, the celeb's father, Sugar Bear, made a charming appearance on the show. He seemed to care for all the little girls, and even the viewers loved seeing him. However, the reality TV father might have cancer in the latest reveal. Tune in with us to know more. Mama June. Sugar Bear might have a possible cancer. Honey Boo Boo's father has been making the headlines for quite some time. It happened after the celeb revealed that he and Jennifer had a split. Since then, he has been making changes in his life, and it also includes his physical appearance. Much has been going on in Sugar's life as he wanted a full body transformation. TMZ reported that the father went to get a full makeover. That included Botox, filler, liposuction, a tummy tuck, and a hair transplant. However, this was the time when things got a little serious. Sugar Bear went to the dentist to get new teeth, and while the doctor examined his oral portion, they reported a possibility of gum cancer. Well, people have seen how the Mama June celeb was fond of chewing tobacco. Hence, his teeth gave away, and now there's a rotten tooth due to his nicotine habit. The dentist also discovered white spots on his lower gum. Fans worry for the reality TV father as cancer is rightly dangerous. They have been praying for Sugar Bear to start his treatment as soon as possible. Likewise, the 50-year-old has halted his transformation journey and will now go to a cancer specialist. Well, fans will have to wait and see what destiny have in mind for Honey Boo Boo's father. Mama June. Sugar Bear loves his new girlfriend till death. Speculations have made rounds that Sugar Bear's transformation results from his split with Jennifer. Although Sugar cheated on Mama June, he chose to be with Jennifer. However, in January 2022, the former revealed that she's ending her marriage of 5 years with Sugar Bear. But the reason behind the couple's split is still unknown. Meanwhile, taking to Instagram, the celeb shared that he had met someone new. As per The Sun, the woman goes by Heather Rude, a single mother. Heather shares a son with her ex-husband and works as a nurse in Georgia's nonprofit and religious hospital. It is still unknown how the couple met, but Sugar confirmed his relationship and stated he loved her till death. What are your thoughts on Sugar's new girlfriend? Stay tuned to TV seasons and spoilers. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson was enjoying her teenage years. Despite the ups and downs of living life under the public eye, she had managed to maintain a semblance of normalcy. Her mother, Mama June Shannon, had been through a lot, but things seemed to be stabilizing. Alana's relationship with her father, Mike Sugar Bear Thompson, had always been a little complicated, but they were working on it. Sugar Bear had moved on with his life, marrying Jennifer Lamb and trying to create a stable environment. He and Alana had their differences, but there was always an undercurrent of love and a desire to reconnect. One sunny morning, as Alana scrolled through her phone, she received a text from her father. "Hey sweetie, we need to talk. Can you come over this weekend?" It was an unusual request. Despite their strained relationship, Sugar Bear rarely asked Alana to visit. She felt a pang of worry but brushed it aside, deciding to wait until the weekend to find out what was going on. Alana arrived at Sugar Bear's house on a Saturday afternoon. Jennifer greeted her with a strained smile, and the atmosphere in the house felt tense. Sugar Bear was sitting in the living room, looking unusually somber. "Hey, Dad," Alana said cautiously. "What's going on?" Sugar Bear motioned for her to sit down. "Alana, there's something I need to tell you. I didn't want to do this over the phone." Jennifer sat down beside him, holding his hand for support. Alana's heart began to race. She knew whatever was coming wasn't good news. "I've been feeling unwell for a while now," Sugar Bear began, his voice trembling slightly. "I went to the doctor, and they found a lump. They think it might be cancer." The words hung in the air, heavy and suffocating. Alana felt as if the ground had been pulled out from under her. "Cancer?" she whispered, tears welling up in her eyes. "What kind of cancer?" "They're not sure yet," Jennifer explained. "He has to go through more tests to determine exactly what we're dealing with. but we wanted you to know, so you're not blindsided. Alana felt a mix of emotions: fear, anger, sadness. She had always worried about her father's health, but hearing the word cancer made it all too real. "We're waiting for the biopsy results," Sugar Bear said. "Once we know what we're dealing with, we can figure out a treatment plan." The news of Sugar Bear's potential cancer spread quickly through the family. Mama June, despite her complicated relationship with her ex, was deeply concerned. She knew that, regardless of their past, Sugar Bear was an important part of Alana's life. June decided to rally the family together. She invited Alana, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, and their significant others over to her house for a family meeting. It was time to put aside differences and focus on supporting Sugar Bear through this difficult time. "Y'all, I know we've had our issues with Sugar Bear," June began, addressing the family. "But he's still Alana's father, and we need to be there for him and for her." Pumpkin nodded in agreement. "We're a family, and families stick together. We need to make sure Alana knows we're here for her, no matter what happens." The family discussion turned into a planning session. They decided to accompany Sugar Bear to his appointments and help him with anything he needed. Alana was grateful for their support, but also overwhelmed by the gravity of the situation. The day of the biopsy results arrived, and the family gathered at the hospital. Sugar Bear was nervous, but having his family there gave him some comfort. Alana held his hand as they waited for the doctor to come in. Dr. Pottle entered the room with a solemn expression. "Mr. Thompson, I have the results of your biopsy. I'm sorry to say that it is cancer." The room fell silent. Alana felt a wave of nausea wash over her. "What kind of cancer?" she managed to ask. Dr. Patel took a deep breath. "It's lymphoma, a type of cancer that affects the lymphatic system. The good news is that it's treatable, especially if we catch it early. We'll need to start treatment as soon as possible." Sugar Bear nodded, his face pale but determined. "What does the treatment involve?" "We'll start with chemotherapy," Dr. Patel explained. "It's going to be tough, but we have a good chance of getting this under control." Alana squeezed her father's hand. "We'll get through this together, Dad." The weeks that followed were a whirlwind of doctor's appointments, chemotherapy sessions, and endless waiting. Sugar Bear's health began to deteriorate as the treatment took its toll on his body. He lost weight, his hair thinned, and he often felt weak and nauseous. Through it all, Alana remained by his side. She attended every appointment, held his hand during treatments, and made sure he had everything he needed. Mama June and Pumpkin also stepped up, taking turns to help with cooking, cleaning, and providing emotional support. One evening, as Alana sat with her father, he looked at her with tears in his eyes. "I'm sorry, Alana. I'm sorry for all the times I wasn't there for you. I wish I had been a better father." Alana's heart ached. "Dad, we've both made mistakes. But what matters is that we're here now. We're a family, and we're going to get through this together." Despite the hardships, there were moments of hope and positivity. Sugar Bear responded well to the treatment, and there were days when he felt almost normal. The family made a point to celebrate these small victories, organizing movie nights, game evenings, and family dinners. One such evening, they gathered around the dining table, laughing and reminiscing about happier times. Sugar Bear, despite his weakened state, managed to crack a few jokes, lightening the mood. "You know, I never thought I'd be so grateful for a boring family dinner," he said, smiling. "It's the little things that matter the most." Alana felt a warmth in her heart. The ordeal had brought them closer together, and she cherished these moments of togetherness. After several grueling months of chemotherapy, the doctors decided it was time for a follow-up scan to assess the progress. Sugar Bear was anxious, but Alana and the rest of the family did their best to keep his spirits high. The day of the scan arrived, and the family once again gathered at the hospital. They waited in tense silence as Dr. Patel reviewed the results. "Well, I have some good news," Dr. Patel finally said, smiling. "The chemotherapy is working. The tumors have shrunk significantly, and it looks like we're on the right track." The relief in the room was palpable. Alana hugged her father tightly, tears of joy streaming down her face. "We're going to beat this, Dad. I know we are." As Sugar Bear continued his treatment, the family reflected on the journey they had been through. The cancer scare had been a wake-up call, reminding them of the importance of family and the strength they found in each other. Mama June, in particular, felt a renewed sense of purpose. She had made many mistakes in the past, but this experience had given her a chance to make amends and show her family how much she cared.